And now this championship fixture under the lights on this Tuesday night begins. A lovely flick from Brewster to release McGoldrick down the left-hand side. In goes the cross, and the back-pedalling Drinkwater knocks it behind for a corner. Former Reading player, he bends the ball deep into the penalty area, volleyed back in towards the danger zone. Out it comes to Gibbs-White, then a scissor kick. Here's Rhian Brewster, full of diagonal running, giving Liam Moore a real tussle here. The England under-21 international wins it back. Now McGoldrick, tight to the left-hand side, takes on Ajaria, takes on Andy Yeardham, gets a corner out of Andy Yeardham. Good work all round from Sheffield United. Norwood with a corner, taken along the deck this time. Brewster receives it, gets it back to Norwood. On the diagonal, it's turned towards Ender Stevens here. The cross, the in-swinger from Norwood, deep into the box. McGoldrick's there, it will pinball off a blue and white shirt, and the Blades get another corner. Not a bad start from Sheffield United then under the floodlights of the Medeski Stadium. Another corner into the box, keeper Southwood comes out to Stevens, he takes control, picks out McGoldrick, whips one, gets height and bend on the ball. He was trying to cross. Sheffield United holding court here outside of the Reading 18-yard box. A little flick by Stevens to McGoldrick, now to Fleck, switches his attempt to play it infield, but he's picked out Stevens, and Sheffield United looking effortless here in possession. Basham now careering on from the right of the centre circle. Wide it goes, Bogle, in it goes towards Brewster. He was out-muscled there in the air, Rhian Brewster, by Scott Dan, and Reading try and work it away towards the far side, but they'll be kept in here. Rahman, as he clears, 0-0 between Reading and Sheffield United here at the Medeski Stadium. High ball up to the edge of the penalty area. Lovely first control by Brewster, but as he was caught offside. Try and give his marker Ajaria the slip. Lovely flick by McGoldrick into Brewster, and as he made contact with the ball, Moore made contact with him. Gibbs-White then stands over the ball. He steps up, it's up and over the wall and onto the crossbar. Brilliant effort. Sheffield United desperately unlucky not to take the lead. Norwood tries to keep the move alive. Ball teed up there for Egan, who shoots into a crowd, and it's cleared away. But Sheffield United a lick of paint away from taking the lead, and now they're in trouble. And Fleck has taken down Ajaria. The free kick then, which is bent forward by Swift into the penalty area. A back-pedalling Liam Moore will make contact with the ball. Reading have it and are marauding forward here through the dangerous Swift. Onto Yeardham, teasing ball into the box, but a backsliding Davis nips in to knock it behind. John Swift will take it, but in sparkling form recently. In goes that corner, up go the heads! So it's pushed forward here towards Swift in its bent into the penalty area. Unchallenged header clear by Gibbs-White. Corner. The Blades will get a corner here. Brewster, McGoldrick, Basham and Egan all lurking as this one into the penalty area. Headed clearance by Dan. Egan, there is a potential target. Ball bent into the box and Egan rose for it, but the pace and height of the ball took it away. So it's 0-0 if you can't tell from that ascent. Here is Ender Stevens here, just outside the penalty area, cutting across to try and make it, and he does. Rhian Brewster, back it comes to Stevens, and now Fleck. As the ball is worked to halfway, and whether that was a minute or not, the referee had enough. The second half has begun. Sheffield United try and build on the near side, the right-hand side, and Stevens attempting to cross, gets there before the ball goes out of play, but only just. The volleyed clearance is brought under control. Gibbs-White spinning and pirouetting, and as he hit the shot, it's Rose very unceremoniously into Roger. Flicked on by McGoldrick here to Brewster, who lifts the ball in. Chance now maybe of a shot here for Bogle, and blocked by the keeper, who came out low down to effect the save. Sheffield United were able to fashion the chance for Bogle. Wide to the near side, it's picked up, and a chance now for a darting Deli Bashiru. He's taken out. Sheffield United have a high line outside of the edge of the 18-yard box. Swift, up he steps, the ball floated in diagonally. In the end, it's straight at Wes Fodringham. Brewster takes it on just outside the box, and as it hung up, he tried to bend one in. Reading, whose significant problem is defending. 29 goals conceded. Reading have a free kick. Swift will bend it into the penalty area. Up goes the head of Dan. It might drop here on the apex of the box. Intercepting Drinkwater, knocks one over the top here, and Reading fashion an opportunity. Egan, though, will crowd out Deli Bashiru. Well, Sheffield United are 9 unbeaten against Reading in the Championship. It's an enviable record. They've won their last 5 here. They've never beaten anybody in their own backyard on 6 consecutive occasions. There is still that opportunity as Egan goes long in search of McGoldrick, flicked on by McGoldrick. Enda Stevens will make the run in behind here. He's trapped by Ajaria, but will get the ball by the corner flag, immediately slipping it back to McGoldrick. McGoldrick takes on his man, tries to ghost round Deli Bashiru. Good looking ball, back stick, Bogle! Great finish from Jayden Bogle, who at last ignites the dullest of fixtures by firing the ball on the volley from the most acute of angles past the Reading goalkeeper. At last a spark, at last something for the travelling supporters, and it's Reading 0, Blades 1. Spent a bit of time at Barnsley too as he teases one over the top to Yeardham, who's a mile offside as he controls it. Stevens gives the ball away, Fleck simply overshot the ball, and now Swift. Back it comes, it's behind Carroll, who couldn't turn. So Carroll couldn't turn quick enough to release the ball, and it's picked up here by McGoldrick. He's got a couple of runners as he slaloms to the right hand side. Brewster, there's a Blade down in back play. Play is brought to a close. John Fleck has gone off for medical reasons to be ascertained, and good luck to him too as well. Back it comes now to Swift. 8 assists and 8 goals to his name this season. The ball is pushed into the feet of Josh Laurent. Laurent gets it back on the corner of the penalty area, having to react quickly. Enda Stevens. Here's Bogle. On it goes to the ponytailed Carroll, showing a neat shift of the feet. Swift then bends one in. Plenty of pace on the delivery. Heads go up. Pushkas was underneath it. The ball went up, but it was well wide in the end. Still the Blaze look for a second. Good sliding touch there from Brewster, releasing Gibbs-White. In goes the cross. Too high for McGoldrick. Drop here for Hourihane. Hourihane feeds it in. McGoldrick tried to shoot on the turn. He was blocked there. Brewster takes a whack to the back of the head as he wins the ball in the air. David McGoldrick skips in possession, out of trouble. It's worked to the right-hand side. Bogle with the cross into the box, and a hacked, horrible clearance behind there. The ball is bent into the box, up go the heads, and it cannoned off John Egan and onto the roof of the net. Now Ovi Ajaria, ball's flicked into Swift and then Ajaria taken out, but plays allowed to go on here. Carroll takes a shot! Good effort! Great save by Foderingham, diving down to his left-hand side. The Reading fans are getting frustrated here as a high diagonal ball is picked up here by Baba Rahman, and it will be a corner which Reading sent pretty much everybody forward into the penalty area. Some huge targets to aim at. Out of play it goes for another corner here. In comes that corner and another header, and again I think it's by Billy Sharp, and we will have 13 minutes of added time. Ovi Ajaria brings it off his chest, takes on Bogle. Wide it comes then towards Swift. Swift with the in-swinger into the box, glancing header from Pushkas, easily saved there by Foderingham. Reading are in last chance saloon, and the fans that have stayed know it. Southwood has stolen about 10 yards here as the referee blows his whistle. Victory for Sheffield United. Hard fought, hard won. A touch of class from the finish from Jayden Bogle.